Alright, so here are our options. So we got Isabel, we got, nope, just did that, Arihi, and we got Ashley. Dealer's choice, what you think? Or viewer's choice, I should say. Let's do Arihi. We yearnin', folks. You've had more human interaction than one man should suffer in his lifetime, but isolating yourself doesn't feel too good either. Humans. Can't live with them, can't live without them. A maternal voice floats into your head, asking you if you've made any new friends. The answer, as always, is no. Do you want to change that? Friendship is simply an exchange of power meant to take advantage of those who cannot live independently. Despite your philosophizing, however, your heart aches for a sincere and magical connection that might lift you out of your internal funk that is depression. Is a manic pixie dream girl so much to ask for? Or guy? Or friend? Just one minuscule sign that fate has a good thing in store for you? Seriously? Yikes, big mood. With your heart pounding, you push down on the swirl of anxiety in the pit of your stomach. Find the person you're looking for amidst the list of names on your phone and hit send. Back at it again at Popeyes. Two assholes walk into a store. The real tragedy of your life is how much it belongs to other people. Obligations of family matter to you as you've grown up being taken care of by a mother and father yourself. A roof over your head, water in your cup, and food on your plate. Birthday money from relatives getting sent straight to your college fund. Damn, who the fuck have a college fund in this day and age? They sacrifice so much to ensure your safety and education. It's a familiar story, one that echoes at you from your reflection in the mirror as well as peers with similar backgrounds. The pressure of it all is going to kill you one day. The pressure of it all is a blessing in disguise. Which of those is true to your thoughts? Which of those is instilled from your parents? At this point, you cannot tell the difference between nature and nurture. I cannot stand philosophy majors. The only things you've ever chosen for yourself, you've come to regret, even though they made you happier than anything else. Is happiness worth it? Have you earned it? Do you deserve good things? A grown man, and the specter of your parents still haunts you to this day. Pathetic. I mean, 27 ain't that grown, but okay. A stable, peaceful life shouldn't be too much to ask for, and yet life finds a way. You are Arihi Cooper, 27, unmarried, but an expert on the same topic. Counseling other people for their idiotic, redundant problems is a soothing balm to your own problems that tend to flare up in day-to-day life. It's useful when you can pretend that so many folks have it off worse than you do, making you feel better about yourself. Not that you'd say that to a plain client's face, at least not so bluntly. You need some ibuprofen right now, though, or you will collapse directly into these pharmacy shelves. You swear to God. With a light thud, your forehead rests against the cold metal shelf lined with pill bottles while you resist the urge to groan loud enough for the whole store to hear. We have all been there. It is just a factor of life, especially if you're depressed. You will at some point just be making a fool of yourself in the CVS. You are above this. Arihi Cooper will not make a fool of himself in public. You will be a functioning human being and find the damn ibuprofen so you can go home and sleep off this errant sickness. You pick up the bottle of ibuprofen tablets. No, you don't. Your weak and sickly excuse for a grab slides it further back into the shelves. You try again. You pick up the bottle of ibuprofen tablets. Nope, try again. That's grabbing the shelf. Third time's the charm. And you got it. You have it this time, definitely. The bottle slips out of your hands and topples to the floor with a resounding sound as every pill inside the thing individually clatters against its walls. Fam, are you good? Do you maybe need to go to urgent care? Sounds like a real party in there. You're not having fun, though. Someone else's hand makes its way into the picture, picking your bottle off the ground, and your line of vision falls upward to the person at the end of the line. You good? Here. He hands you the bottle, and you're careful to take it in both hands this time, as firmly as you can manage. You're gracious enough to give him a curt nod of thanks in return. That's enough from you, sir. What a way to respond to somebody helping you out. Thank you. As you probably witnessed, I was having some trouble. You don't care for small talk, and you aren't interested in being nice to strangers usually. Maybe this illness is making you do strange things. She laughs at the observation and almost gets you smiling in turn. It's not even that funny, really, but psychologically, you know that hearing others laugh makes it easier for the individual to laugh alongside them. Boy, if you don't... When was the last time you smiled without forcing your lips to curl up? It's a different feeling than the one you plaster on for peacemaking in therapy sessions. You've almost forgotten what a non-work smile feels like, pushing up against your cheeks. You get a ping of jealousy over how his laugh has a deep rumble to it, the sort you remember trying to mimic in voice training. A shake of your head dissipates the thought. There we go. No, there go the good feelings. Do you drop shit normally, or... No. No, I do not. In case you couldn't tell, I'm ill. Down with the sickness. I get it. Everybody gets sick. He looks at you expectantly. Are you meant to laugh? That's stupid. That's a factual statement, yes. It doesn't seem like everyone appreciates your deadpan sense of humor, but he has the good sense to crack a grin anyway, making a show of being friendly as he nods with his approval. You look him up and down, surveying the guy. He raises his eyebrows at you, clearly seeing the movement of your eyes, but you're too tired to try and be subtle about it. There we go. It's not like you're checking him out that way. You're just trying to get a good read on him. Thus far, he doesn't seem like someone you're all that interested in keeping around beyond this coincidental meeting in the BVS pharmacy. And my dog is barking in the background. Damn, man, my eyes are up here. It's stupid, but the proper masculine address adds some points in your head on this guy. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate of me. It's fine. I'll take it as a compliment. Ogling the eye candy? Eye candy? Not everyone can resist a piece of me. He winks at you, and jokingly or not, it makes a shiver of disgust go down your spine. Yeah, we just gonna walk away from that one. Peace out. Yeah, no. You have neither the time nor the energy to deal with what may potentially be a toxic narcissist right now. I have to go throw up my incense into a trash can if you'll excuse me. Preferably at home. Alone. Whoa, there's gotta be a trash can inside. There's gotta be a trash can right outside if you're that sick. He grabs you by the hand and pulls you down the aisle. Weird phrasing there. You really have marriage on the mind too often. I have the feeling that you may be projecting, my friend, because that's just a normal thing to say. I'm going to be fine. Let go. You don't even know me. Name's Malik. Now you know me. He also ignores your protests and tries to take you through the BBS automatic doors where a trash can is visible right outside, but the alarms go off. Oh god, you haven't brought the ibuprofen yet. That incessant alarm is making you feel genuinely nauseous now. Sir, please step back. A generic customer service worker slides up from behind the register to address the situation of apparent thievery. Ugh, this fucking sucks. Shit, sorry. At least you have the decency to appear sheepish at this point. What a terribly lackadaisical... What a terribly lackadaisical man, not foreseeing the consequences of actions like this. For the good of those surrounding him, you hope his attitude doesn't extend to situations that actually matter. You have to buy your items. Yeah. My apologies. I don't know this man. You gesture to the stranger who makes a face of offense. The employee looks skeptical as they approach the two of you like a wild pack of raging customers. What do they take you for, an idiot? Don't lump Arihi Cooper in with the likes of this moron. The guy has to vomit, that's all. The employee looks even more concerned. You just want that damned alarm to stop going off. It's incredibly difficult to think straight when you're this ill. You might just fall over, which you want to avoid at all costs. Arihi Cooper does not is not a buffoon who passes out in the middle of a BVS pharmacy. God, the simple idea of one of your coworkers finding out about this, or God forbid, your parents, you can never live down the shame of this blemish on your reputation. Homie, do you go to therapy? The man is saying something to an employee and gesturing to you, getting annoyed, probably regretting talking to you in the first place, but none of his words are making it through to your head. Could you repeat that? I said I don't want to sit on babies on the floor. What? You definitely did not hear that right. The world is turning into mush. The world is turning into mush. Mashed potatoes. At that thought, a grumble runs through your empty gut. You put a hand down on the conveyor belt as it flashes hot and cold in your belly. Huh, that guy's face looks sort of funny, you think? and then you jerk awake, laying down in a few plastic chairs. The first thing to notice is how sick you are, which is disgusting. Sweat and a cold chill running up against the running up against the skin you have visible to the air. There we go. Someone in a white coat notices you and addresses you with a mature amount of concern. Must be somebody from the pharmacy. And that asshole from before is nowhere in sight. You should be thankful, really. He wasn't worth your time to begin with. Yeah. Yes, exactly. You're better off alone. You should go home. Wait a second, is there a CD in your pocket? Is this a fucking mixtape? This week, you have a burning hatred for Suspin. Incapable of cleaning up after himself due to reliance on his mother-wife. Complaining about an open relationship because he wanted to sleep around without consequences but didn't expect his wife to do the same thing. Or gaslighting his wife. Straight up. One of them had all the above. You don't get paid to listen to and advise couples, no. You get paid not to tear out the throats of incompetent men. Honestly, if you were in a relationship, you would be able to treat your wife far better than any of them could. The universe loves playing cruel jokes, doesn't it? Letting awful men like that find love while you still walk away from work to an empty house. You limit your life and stop at Popeyes for dinner because you hate yourself. The voice of customer service greeting your entry goes in one ear and out the other, exhausted as you are. Everything in your body feels like a pop tire rolling against the dirt. Ooh, nice. I like that outfit. Look at that fit. Is that a... Oh, look at that collar pin. This whole look right now, just peak. Car analogies? You've been texting Amari too much, clearly. As you approach the counter, a familiar face makes itself known to you with the most obvious forced customer service smile you've seen in a while. Hi, what can I get for you today? It's taking you a second to remember. You've got to be kidding. The guy you ran into at the BVS pharmacy a few weeks ago? The one who thought you were hitting on him? You squint suspiciously in his hideous orange uniform. Welcome to Popeyes. What can I get you today? I feel so bad for Malik. I've been on the other end of this conversation. I've been on this side of the counter. He repeats himself with more force, a broken record. Will you wait 1 second? I haven't had the chance to examine the menu yet. Yep, sure. Can't be ordering the wrong set of chicken strips or else the world will implode. and got some more coffee. Okay. I got some more coffee. What? Wait, are you implying that I meant... You can't say that out loud. A quick glance around reveals that there is in fact a family eating in one of the booths. A small toddler glances your way and you jerk your eyes back over to Malik. I would hope you know that is not what I meant. Given the lack of intelligence you displayed thus far, I am afraid that you meant it with sincere intent. He makes a gesture with his hands. The universal sign for yada yada, you're talking too much. I should talk to your manager about this, please. Ooh. Malik is about to get the opportunity that those of us only ever dream about. Just give this the proper moment of respect. Tough luck, bitch. I am the manager. Oh. Is he bluffing? He must be. But if he isn't, that means he's a little better off than you first assumed. Not that working at Popeyes as manager is a much better look. It's fine. You're fine. Arihi Cooper still stands far above this Malik guy in every respect. You certainly doubt he has 3 masters. Talk away. How's my disrespect for you? 11 out of 10? It's official. You hate Malik. I would give it a solid 7. This doesn't really matter in the long run. Only a 7? I gotta up my game. Perhaps you'll gain points if my order is satisfactory. We'll see. You gotta order first, in case you weren't waiting for permission or something. I'm still looking. He shrugs and begins scrolling through his phone while you step back and look at the menu. In all honesty, Malik isn't that bad compared to the menu you've been coaxing into some semblance of morality all week. You don't need to take things out on him. Last time and now, they've both been bad situations for you to walk into be meaning something that... Those aren't words. Those are not words that I just said. Last time and now, they've both been bad situations for you to be meeting someone new. Maybe he deserves another chance. A 2-piece meal, please. Sure thing, man. He pockets his phone and takes your order, pushing some buttons on the register and smoothly turning the screen around for you to choose a tip amount. You tip 20%. In this house, 20% is the bare minimum. You don't think too hard about it and press the button furthermost left. He doesn't deserve any more of your money than you're willing to give. Luckily for him that you're tipping it all, really. They tip at Popeyes now? Easy to calculate. Double the total and take off a 0 so it comes out to $14 after tax. You don't usually tip the full 20% since your parents have instilled a very certain tip percentage into your spending habits. 5% if they're mediocre, 12% if they're outstanding, according to Mr. and Mrs. Cooper. So we just gonna go ahead and say right here that we do not support capitalism in this house, and Mr. and Mrs. Cooper are assholes. You really wish your parents didn't believe so wholeheartedly in capitalism. Will that be all today, sir? Yes. A pause. Thank you, Malik, for your service. You're treating me like a veteran or some shit. Gonna die if I don't get you this chicken? Look, all I'm saying is that food service workers and retail workers are braver than any U.S. Marine. Your life in my hands? I mean it all, right? Take it or leave it. Sure. He disappears into the back to get your order together, and you stand at the counter for a stiff second before realizing another customer has come up behind you. You hurry off to sit at the table, glancing over the surface to make sure you don't lean an elbow into a pool of soda. There are bits of biscuit crumbs here. Look, say what you will, but I like Popeyes biscuits. Grabbing a napkin, you brush them off and throw the trash away. And you are stuck with your own thoughts. I never listened to his... nothing better to do. You take it out the mixtape and examine it only to realize you obviously can't listen to this right now. Who uses CDs in this day and age? Hey, ain't that mine? Did you like it? His voice jump scares you and you fumble to put the CD away before you can comment further. Malik takes the seat across from you, setting your meal on the table. No, I didn't. I was gonna throw it away. Damn, really? You usually stare long and look at your trash before you toss it then? Of course not. I don't even remember receiving the thing. How did you? One skills I've learned in this trade. He flexes his palms out with a grin, showcasing himself. Cocky prick. I'm sure you'd make a fine pickpocket. I thought you were on the clock. I'm in charge of my own breaks. So, am I an 8 now? A 9? A 12? Yes, I would gauge you at 12 years old. Instead of being offended, he laughs in good nature. The mood became lighter before you could register the change. Fine, you get that one. Following his words, Malik reaches a hand into your meal and snatches up a piece of chicken. Boy, if you won't put that down. Hey. Finders keepers. Consider it a tax. You can't do anything but shake your head at that. An odd sort of familiarity has followed in the wake of your first meeting. Unexpected. Just realized I never got your name. You gonna share? Sharing is caring. Why should I care? He shrugs, munching on your chicken. You sigh. Arihi. Arihi Cooper. And the Ice King begins to melt. Nice to meet you, Arihi. The Ice King? It fits you. Well, shit, not really. I just say whatever fucking words pop out of my mouth. You never know what I'd be spitting next. That gets a chuckle out of you, a foreign feeling in your throat. You don't laugh often nowadays. I'm sorry for being a bitch. I wouldn't put it like that. But yes, I do apologize. Man, it's whatever. Make it up to me by listening to my music. You put the CD out of your pocket, examining it again. There's nothing special about it. Some Sharpie album title scribbled across the surface, reflecting in multicolor into your eyes. It's an enviable position to be in. The courage to risk vulnerability so you can be happy the way you want to be happy. The behavior you commonly advise your clients, if only you could take your own words into deeper consideration. A sigh escapes your chest. I will. I'll listen. You could afford to make a friend, even as someone as lackadaisical as Malik. Perhaps his nature could balance out the stick in your ass, to quote him. Exhaustion settles into your ribcage. Again, a cloudy day passing over your heart in common pattern. Dealing with other people's problems for a living burns out your emotional core down to the last thread. Take some personal time, fam. It's funny. Malik is so full of problems that all you can do is laugh in the face of them, grateful that you don't have to deal with his issues yourself. You don't know if that's a good foundation for a friendship. I mean, probably not. It probably isn't. But you might stop on bot buys more often for a quick laugh. Aww. Bring some rhythm into your life. I love that. That's a good final screen. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that real quick. Cute. Put that in the slot too. And return. Alright. Thanks for sticking with me through some technical issues for the last hour and a half. I am going to go ahead and end the stream here, and I will probably do a second stream tomorrow to wrap up our other two options. Let's see, who do we got left? We got Isabel and we got Ashley. So tomorrow, probably, I'll do that one at about 1 p.m. Pacific time. But feel free to come back tomorrow and watch the last two candidates we have for our ValiDate demo. This has been a lot of fun. Shout out to the developers, and I will be back tomorrow.